Welcome. Today's collective message is about recognizing your manifestations when they show up, also recognizing um, your asks when they present themselves. So, yesterday, my readings all pointed, not all of them, quite a few of them yesterday, pointed towards the same subject matter. That was people looking for something, expecting for something to happen that had not shown up for them. But during the reading, it was revealed that what they had asked for had actually been there, was presenting itself, and they were completely ignoring it, or completely um, unaware that this was their blessing showing up because it did not come in the package that they expected it. When the second reading happened and it was exactly like the other, I realized that spirit was sending me a pattern. So in my dream last night and then during meditation this morning, by the way, I did not want to get out of meditation to have this conversation today. Meditation was, it was so good. But anyway, in the dream and in meditation, I saw people picking up gifts, like at Christmas, picking up gifts from under the tree. And before they opened it, they tried to imagine what was in the box. And then they just threw the box away, thinking whatever's in there, it's not worthy. So they threw the box away. And this happened over and over. Also, I saw people uncovering things and looking at it, very clearly looking at it and then covering it back up and walking away. It's important that, you know, when you ask for something, you all, that you pay attention to what's being presented to you. Pay attention to how it's laying itself out, how, you know, it comes about. Just because you ask for something doesn't mean that your life automatically gets, let me go back. Just because you start to work in alignment with your soul's purpose and path does not mean that your life automatically falls into place. It doesn't mean that things show up exactly like you expect them and they are wrapped in boxes that are familiar to you. No, sir. No, ma'am. That's not how this works. What actually happens is you ask and the universe sends you in answers in the best way for you at the time to remain on your path and on your focus. Some of you have such easy lives that you complicate drastically. You complicate them because they don't look like the standard. Everyone's life around you. If you don't have children by 30, if you haven't found your purpose by 30, if you're still living in your mom's house and you're 30, you know, whatever the shit is, it's ridiculous. When oftentimes God is literally handing you a life of lazy luxury so that what you need to focus on has a pure way of showing up in your life so that you can give it all of your attention. Sure, society will say if you're 30 and you still live at home with your mom, you're a failure. But most of the society that you're relying on, most of those people are addicted to something, be it drugs, sex, television, money, whatever. How many of you take your advice currently from drug addicts? Raise your hand. How many of you currently take your advice from people who can't control their own obsessions and compulsions? Hands. Okay. However, when you talk about society as a whole and holding yourself to the standard of society, that's exactly what you're talking about. People who don't know you, people who have not even accomplished those things that they're holding you to a standard of. And if they have, most times they're miserable. And then you are putting yourself in alignment to follow right behind them, to have the exact same experience, because Society says if you do it this way, you are successful. You're on the right path. Everybody's path on this boy is different. And we are riddled with so much guilt when our paths don't show up like everyone else's. It's BS. If you have lost your job or you walked away from your job so that you can follow your life's purpose, and this has been a spiritually guided decision, a spiritually guided decision. Not one day you just at work, you get mad and you like, forget it, I'm gonna go and weave, net wigs or make wigs for whatever. And there's no thought to that. There's no plan. There's no asking and answering of spirit. You just go do it. That's different. I'm talking about a spiritually guided movement. You move into that and you're like, well, now what do I do? Where do I get my support? And people just start showing up with small things. They show up with small things. Hey, I was out at the grocery store today and I decided to pick these things up for you. That's a small miracle. Hey, I thought about you today. I owe you money from last year. Let me pay you. Small miracle. These things will show up and they are the blessings that spirit is handing you so that you can stay on your path. You have to recognize them as that. It's important, you all, that you don't allow people's opinions, the way they think your life should play out, to control the way you actually respond to spirit showing up and giving you the things in your life that you want. Some of us have problems with being single. Well, I'm single. I'm never going to find a mate. Whatever you say, you are correct. If you say you're never going to find a mate, then you won't. That's literally you're calling things to be as though they were. So if you're never going to find a mate, you're right. You won't. So I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to people who know that they will eventually find their person. They know that they will be in a loving relationship. Well, when spirit starts sending you people to go on dates with, who are viable, who are honest, who check maybe all of your boxes, but they aren't cute enough. They don't have the right swag. They post on Facebook too much. Maybe you should reevaluate the things that you hold important in relationships and focus on the things that are most important in the people that you meet and give it a shot. Now, you know good and damn well if somebody is slick talking you, if someone is clearly married, if someone is being deceitful, you know that that's not where you want to go. But when you have someone showing up in honesty, who's giving you real attention, who really wants an opportunity to get to know you, but you think, well, I don't like his shoes. Go sit your ass down. Go sit your ass down. Okay, that was so funny. I don't even know what that came from. I used to just say that. I don't like his shoes. Anyway, the point that I'm making here, y'all, is, our blessings are always showing up for us. They're always coming in little packages that we don't often see very clearly through, but they do show up as very clear responses to our requests. I was talking to someone yesterday and she was talking about not having any friends. She's like, I don't have any friends and my birthday's coming up this weekend and I don't really have anyone to hang out with. Then she says, well, there is one person, but I don't really want to hang out with them. And, I'm tired of kind of being by myself and I do for other people, they don't do for me. So I said, well, let's double back to this person who wants to hang out with you on your birthday. Who wants to hang out with you on your birthday? And you're like, no, they're not a viable choice. This is a brand new friend, somebody they've never had an experience with outside of their working relationship, their collaborative relationship. And this person literally wants to hang out with them on their birthday. Their response to me was, well, I really want to have a good time on my birthday. I don't want it to be with somebody who I only know from this place. I would prefer to just be at home alone by myself. In the previous sentence, you literally said you don't have friends and there isn't anybody to hang out on your birthday. Pay attention, you guys, to the way your blessings show up. Sometimes we get to a certain age, especially older people, we get to a certain age and we don't trust new friendships. We don't trust people coming into our lives who we have not had experiences with already. So we're quick to dismiss them as not real viable options. But sometimes God is sending you your soul tribe. They're sending you a new group of friends, people who have the same things in common with you. They may even come from places that you enjoy, like the gym, like, your local coffee shop. And these people want to hang out with you on your birthday. They want to have friendships with you, but you don't calculate them because, I don't know, they're not like your friends. Well, your friends ain't fucking hanging out with you. And this person wants to. So maybe the change should be in your friends. It should be in the people you call friends. Pay attention, you all, to your asks showing up. It may not look like what you have in your head, but trust me, it'll come. About 6 months or so ago, I started putting in my head that I wanted to live in a place where there was floor to ceiling windows. Floor to ceiling windows. I wanted to be able to see water from where I lived and vegetation. I really imagined that to be in this really, really swanky high rise in downtown Chicago. I really did. I visited, I had a meeting with a ambassador from Europe, the British ambassador. We had a meeting in his home. And ever since then, I've been absolutely in awe of this skyrise apartment he had, how beautiful the sky and the water met. And the closer you got to the window, the more you could see the top of the trees in the city. And the people looked like little itty bitty pin dots. It was beautiful. And I wanted that view for myself. However, when I ended up moving out of the country, that was no longer something I could have in my head. But when I moved into the place where I'm living right now, it has floor to ceiling windows. It has high ceilings, just like I asked. I have a view of water. There's a pond that sits next to my bed where koi fish swim and jump out of the water constantly. There's a pool. Literally, I wanted a pool in my building, but I expected it to be on the roof. There's a pool in my front yard. I wanted to be able to sleep outside from time to time. I was never going to get that in a high rise. Now I'm able to do that. You have to pay attention to how your blessings show up. They may look nothing like what's in your head. This place don't look shit like what I expected. It's better. It's fucking better. I could have never imagined a place like this for myself. How could I? I lived in the middle of a concrete jungle. I could have never imagined where I live now, my manifestation showing up as this. Pay attention to what's in your life. Pay attention to what's being presented to you. And these things are not a kapow. They don't show up like that. Blam! Y'all remember those old Batman sitcoms when Batman used to come on TV, like in the 80s. And they'd be like, pow, blam, kazoom, That's not how your manifestations show up. They come in quietly, gently, almost unnoticeable. So you got to be aware of yourself and your asks. And look at your life. What exactly in it did you call to be? I will guarantee you everything from the plate of food sitting on your table to the place where you literally got dressed this morning. You created, you manifested all of it. And if none of it is what you like, you got to watch your tongue. But where you are right now is something that's shown up for something that you asked for previously. You can start asking for something new today. right now, today. You can be very specific in your ask. You can ask for something new. You don't like your environment. You don't like your job. You don't like the money you have in the bank. You don't like your friends. You don't like the relationship you're in. You can ask for that exact thing that you want right now. Because everything that currently exists in your environment, you asked for it in some way back in the day, and now it's here. Ask for something new and different and allow it to show up however spirit chooses to give it to you. I guarantee y'all, it's always going to be better than what you can imagine for yourself. I guarantee spirit is going to show up and show out on you. If you believe that that thing you want will show up, allow it to do that. Take your tongue off of it. Leave it alone. Don't speak against it. Just allow it to exist in the ether. Allow the world that we live in a fucking magical universe. Allow the magic to work for you. Allow the magic to work for you. So that's your collective message for today. I'm not going to go any further. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor. Oh, What are your manifestations looking like for you today? What have you asked for that you received that you now don't want? What is your life looking like today? How you do that there? How you get to where you are right now? What did you say to bring forth this life that you're living? What have you done to bring forth the life that you're in? What do you need to change? Ask for it right now. And then be open to it showing up. Don't throw it away. So many women are, I don't want to be single. I'm by myself. And then a dude shows up, but he don't look nothing like what you would normally date. That's the fucking problem. You normally dating the wrong person. Now something new shows up and you're like, I don't want that. The soles on his shoes too big. I keep going back to these shoes. Anyway. Hey, Mr. L, welcome to the kitchen. You all come on in the room. If you have a question that you want to ask your psychic, you just click the link in the description box. And click the link in the description box. Come on in the room to ask your question. If you'd like to stay off camera, you absolutely can. Just send $20 to Cash App, Auntie Thick or Energy Pathfinder. And hi, Queen T, welcome. And you can keep your camera off and come on and answer your question incognito or behind the scenes. Also, you know I love your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Please do your charity and tell someone there's a psychic that answers their questions for an hour. Oh, yeah, for an hour every day. Let me just make this quick announcement. You guys, I know that personal readings are filling up very quickly, especially to my regulars. Personal readings are filling up extremely quickly, and it's almost a week out now before you can book a personal reading. However, for me, anytime I have extra time or someone cancels, I am always going to contact you in the order of your appointment to see if you would be willing to have your reading sooner. I am always going to do that. My intention is to not have you wait, but I can only do so many readings in a day. But I will always be considering you. I will always be trying to clear that schedule and open up new spots for other people. So you don't have to ask me if I have room to take you sooner. I'm going to always be doing that. Always. Okay. So I do apologize. I know it's not as easy to book same day appointments. Some of you all get in there and get them real quick, and others of you wait. But if you book an appointment and it's a week or two away, trust me when I tell you I am absolutely going to try to move you up the ladder to get your reading done quicker. Okay? That's my promise to you. I wouldn't lie to you on a Thursday or Friday. Anyway. Hey y'all, welcome. Okay. Welcome, Cat Apple. Hey, y'all. Welcome. Let's see what we have. We have a situation revealed with Loretta. Let's bring Loretta. Well, make sure Loretta's camera is on before she comes in. But we'll bring Loretta in as soon as she's ready. All right. Good morning or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome. Thank you for asking. What can I
Good to
look into
see
for you
you.
today?
I would just like any guidance from my guides. I really enjoyed being around you last time and being in your energy, and it was so amazing.
Okay, let's just thank you so much. Let's just look at your energy, and I'll be right back to you. Thank you so much, Loretta.
Okay.
Huh. For some reason, I hear ticking time bomb. This is related to someone's attitude, or for some reason, they just said intention.
Oh.
I feel like now they're showing me somebody who's walking back and forth. They're breathing hard. They remind me of a bull. Like, I got so much to say. They're angry. This might be attached to violence. I don't see your energy here though. This is a masculine energy.
Lord.
When I look at you, I literally don't see you here at all. But some sort of way you're affected by this. Actually, I see you sitting back quietly watching something take place. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
You definitely sit back. I think that you are trying to diffuse a situation. This person is standing up, going back and forth. Whoever this energy is meant towards is not here. So you're trying to calm someone down, but I feel like you are a bit intimidated or maybe in fear by this energy. And you don't think they will hurt you, but you don't like that they are this worked up about something.
It's a masculine that I'm connected to.
Yeah. I don't know if this is someone in your family. I almost feel like this might be someone in a work environment or like a what do you do for a living?
I just recently just started working for myself, so I'm not actually affiliated with any like work
Business.
side.
Because when I look at this energy and I look at your energy towards it, I almost feel like this is like stick with me here. I almost feel like this is like like a counselor to a patient kind of deal. Like I'm just watching you go back and forth, but I sit here very calmly. I want you to feel this, but I want you to let it go. This feels like I am coaching you to calm.
Okay, that sounds like what I do. A
Okay.
lot like what I do. Okay.
Okay. So that's why I asked, like, what do you do for a living? Because I don't think this person is like familial in your family. I think that this is more like a mentor mentee sort of situation,
Okay.
whatever that looks like. Um, but this anger is high and it's real, and you know it.
Okay. Oh, this must be an upcoming event.
Okay. I strongly feel like this is some sort of like counseling thing, some sort of session.
I do readings, and when I do readings, sometimes they turn into like counseling with who I'm
Okay.
speaking with.
This, I feel like you need to bring somebody down. You have to stay observant and calm and try to talk to them reasonably as they go back. And I feel like you finally get them to a level of calm, but they're still very angry.
Okay. Wow.
If you don't get in here and calmly bring this person down, I feel like this person is carrying a gun. They might there could be violence here. So a lot of your this if this hasn't happened, then this is coming and it's your work. So a lot of your interaction with this person is going to be keeping them calm so that they don't take the next step and ruin their lives and someone else's. The
Okay.
intention though for them is to be violent.
Okay. Okay. I'm actually traveling for the first time in a while tomorrow.
Okay. I definitely feel, I don't know how you normally meet with your clients, but I definitely feel like this is a face to face
And I was going to
situation.
say, this is the first time I will be first face to face with a community of individuals. I'll be at a community event.
Okay. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
You may be put in a situation to calm an environment, a particular energy. It's it's on you completely. And I feel like you get them to a point where they at least can sit down and breathe, but they're still angry. And I don't see that changing when you two separate. But I see whatever you do causes this thing not to escalate. And that's what you want to prevent, escalation.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. You could be revealing something that upsets them deeply that they already knew to be true. And maybe this reignites something. So it's going to be on you. But this is your work, and I feel like you do it well.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. I'm sending you love and light and all the energy that you need in this situation.
Thank
Um,
you.
but you'll be protected. You're fine.
Okay.
Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It was a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye now. Wow, that was good. Um, Another thing that came up yesterday, I thought it was meant for the person I was reading, but I'm going to say it right now because it just popped in again today. Do not betray yourself because you don't think that you know what you know. Don't back down on what you know. If you know something and somebody tells you, well, that's not right because this, and that, and that couldn't be right because, and you know it, you know. Don't let people talk you out of that. Don't let people talk you out of what. Do not betray yourself so that other people can feel like, no, you were wrong and I was right. Let people believe what they're going to believe. You believe what you're going to believe. Don't betray yourself away from your truth. Okay. Okay. What's going on here? What's going on here? Um, hey Melissa. Hi Miss Crozer. Hello. If you have any questions, please feel free to come on in the room. Yes, that is true too, Miss Fabi. You're right. You are right. When we're rewarded to move forward, yeah, that's I think a lot of times that's the biggest part of accepting our. Wow, wow, that's the biggest part of accepting our manifestations is knowing that once we level up, once we actually get these things, with it comes a whole new set of challenges. And sometimes we are asking for things that are going to cause us to leave people behind who we love and who we have a good time with every day. That's a lot of the fear in manifestations. God is handing you something, the universe, Jesus, Buddha, whoever you believe in, don't matter. You're being handed something that causes you to have to change. And once you see the manifestation show up and it's attached to change, some of us don't want to do that. Or some of us want the manifestation, but not the challenges that come with it. Well, you want to make more money, you want to be rich, I want to be wealthy. And then you're like, okay, well, for me to be rich and wealthy, I have to change my mindset about this. I have to do these things. You're like, I don't want to do that. Well, okay. Okay, whatever. That's the universe. Like, okay, whatever, then, whatever. All right, so we have a situation revealed with Ebony. Let me clear the energy. All right. All right. Let's bring Ebony on in the room. That rooster, y'all, if I ate chicken, I would find him, ring him up, and cook him. Do you understand me? Do y'all hear that rooster? He better be lucky I don't eat meat. He starts at like 2:30 in the morning, that rooster. And then he sleep all day. Little sucker. Okay. Hey, Miss Ebony. Welcome. How
Hi.
are you today?
I'm good, and you?
Man, I'm so happy, so blessed. Thank you for asking. How can I help today? What can I look into for you?
This sounds crazy. Thought I never asked this question,
Nothing ever
but
sounds crazy to me. Nothing.
hmm,
Go
I
ahead.
just wonder, is somebody watching me?
You mean other than your kid's father?
So
That's the
he
only
is.
person. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It's a gift and a blessing. That's the
All
only
right.
person.
Thank
You
you.
know, with the interest of social media comes the interest of good stalking. Good stalking comes with social media. It also, I realized recently these telephones, people can stalk you so easy on your telephone. So, I mean, so easy.
But
With
it's.
your phone
I
number, you can literally GPS your location.
so you can. I don't know. I turned off. Like I'm currently not doing social media. So
Yeah, that's fine.
like
But is your phone on airplane mode when you leave the house? Is it on airplane mode when you're in the house? Because as long as
no.
it's not on airplane mode, people can track you. So social
Okay.
media is not the only way. It's the easiest way. It is the most convenient way for most people. But yeah, it's not the only way. So that's the only
Okay.
person who's watching you. That's it.
Okay. Thank you.
You are so welcome. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It's a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon. All right, you y'all know that these phones are the devil. These phones are the devil. When I used to host events in my home, private events, I would make people leave their phones in their cars, or I would take them all and lock them up. Mm-mm. Phones, these cameras, and this GPS. None of that was allowed at my events. I don't want you taking pictures. We will have a professional photographer, and yeah, you're not gonna be in here and people showing up and popping up at the party because you hit. No, no. Keep that thing in your car. Keep that thing in your car. Okay, so we have a situation revealed with Queen T. Let me just clear the energy. All right, Queen T, welcome. How are you
I'm
today?
doing good. How are you?
I'm awesome. What am I gonna look into for you?
So I had the weirdest dream last night. And I wanted to know if it's someone around me that's gonna be passing soon.
Spirit just said no.
Okay.
And when I look at the energy around you, I don't see anybody close to you passing. Interesting enough, though, somebody connected to somebody you work with or work for might pass away.
Okay.
I feel like this is not connected to you, but it's like three people away from you. So maybe it's like you here, maybe your boss's mother or something like that. But nobody in your energy field, nobody who will impact you. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
That's
That
good.
might impact you because it might cause some issues, with like someone at your job and maybe indirectly, but not in your family. No.
Okay. That's good. Thank you, Auntie.
You are so welcome. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It was a gift and a blessing. These questions are quick and easy today. Okay. What else we got? Okay, so we got 35 minutes on the clock. You guys come on in the room if you have any questions that you want to ask. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. Just click the link in the description box to come on camera. Of course, you can stay off camera. Of course, we don't have to know your real name. Well, I do, but the people on the screen don't have to know your real name. You can stay off camera. For some reason, I keep hearing Taraji P. Henson. Y'all know I love Taraji, and I would really love for her to find my channel. I don't know why, like she pops into my mind. I really adore her. I don't know why. It's her story, I think, and I think she's probably very down to earth. But anywho, Taraji, if you're watching, you can absolutely answer a question behind the scenes. Like nobody has to know it's you, but I would love to have her on my channel at least once. Love Taraji. Yeah, Taraji. Anyway, what else? I love my blessings from the universe. Me too. I guess sometimes I think that we could get a little disappointed when our blessings don't show up the way we want them to. But y'all, I'm telling you, the universe is so badass. I manifested where I am right now. Of course you did. The universe is so badass, y'all. You might ask for a Corvette. They're going to trick you out they might be like, no Corvette. You deserve a Lambo. Like, let it show up. Whatever you want me to have, give me that thing, Yeah, so I'm definitely, yeah, I'm definitely here for that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So we don't have we have somebody else coming into the room. Let's see what's going on there. I am grateful where I am right now. Me too, Lord God. Me too. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful where I am right now. I'm telling y'all, once you realize that we're living in a magical universe and what you're experiencing right now, you can change if it's something you don't like. I'm telling you, once you tap into that, it's over with. It is over with. You could do it with the smallest thing. And the only thing you got to do is just put it out there, let it go. Put it out there, just let it go. Don't think against it every time it pops into your mind. Be like, yeah, baby, but let it go. It's going to show up. It's going to show up. Partners, money, jobs, homes. It'll show up. Cars, whatever your thing is that you feel like you need. Knowledge, knowing. People rarely talk about manifesting that, but you can manifest that as well. Okay. So we have a situation revealed with Storm, Tosha. Tosha? Okay, let's see. Let's see what we have. Let me clear the energy and we can bring them on in the room. All right. All right. Hi there. How are you? Okay, I can. Okay, there we go. So are you Storm or Tosha?
I'm Tasha, really.
It's Tasha. It's Tasha.
Uh-huh.
Tasha, what can I look into for you today?
Just I kind of want to know some things about my past life.
Oh, we don't do past life readings on. You have to book a past life reading. It takes too much.
Okay. Any guidance?
Huh? I feel like you're talking to the wrong people about something. I just heard be careful what you say and who you say it to.
Okay.
There is I feel like you are giving information or having private conversations with somebody who is collecting information from you. I do feel like this is a feminine energy as well.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
No. No. I feel like whoever this person is, I don't think in this moment their intention is to use the information against you, but
Mm-hmm.
there will come a time that they will be bringing it back up. So you could be, I strongly feel like you have discussed some family issues with this person that are going to come back around to bite you in the butt from them.
Okay.
Also, this person may be feeding you information about themselves or other people, but what they're giving you is not valuable. What you're giving them is, and I feel like they're like, wow, wow, that's, they literally say to themselves, like, I would never tell anybody that. So whatever this is you're sharing, stop.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't see anything else standing out for you at this moment in time.
That's good. Thank you.
They actually told me there could be 2 women here, 3 of you sitting around in total, but only one of them is collecting information. I I would really like to see who this person is.
Me too.
Give me a moment. Let's see if I can find some. Hold on one second, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, we're gonna pull some cards on it real quick. Let's pull some cards. See what we can find out about this gossiper.
Okay.
Okay, Spirit. Please tell us who this person is that is collecting information on Tasha. Will you give us descriptions of this person so that she can narrow down who they are? Okay, so female popped out right away.
Okay.
We already established that. This is so can I make that look better? Anyway, it says female.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all. Okay, let's see what else we have. Spirit, please give us direction on who this person is Tasha needs to stop talking to about her business. Who is the person collecting information to use it later? Who is the person that will be collecting this information to use it later? This person might be a Scorpio or have Scorpio in their chart.
Okay.
We're going to pull one more card for you. I also get Taurus here.
Okay.
So female, Scorpio, or Taurus, or is heavily aspected in the chart. So keep yourself protected from that energy.
Alrighty.
Okay. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It was a gift and a blessing. Your hair is gorgeous. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye. All right. That was awesome. Okay, y'all. What's going down? What we doing right now? We got 12 minutes on the clock. We have 16 minutes on the clock. Come on in the room if you have a question to answer. I am cutting this thing up. Mr. L, how you doing today? You sending a message behind the scenes? Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Y'all, Mr. L loves to come here and sit in the kitchen so he doesn't have to wait for the kickback for the couple seconds or whatever, however long it takes. He gets instant access. So he sits in the kitchen. And let me introduce, just in case some of you don't know, on this channel, we have Pinky Lee. She is our bartender. Okay. Behind the scenes today, we have Jane. She is our control room person. Okay. And we also have J Energy, Check-in Energy, who is here as our security. Okay. And Mr. L, we have not asked him officially yet to be our DJ, but we'll be we'll be coaching him to be the DJ over here at Auntie's house. Okay. A situation revealed with Mr. L. He's coming in the room. He's coming in the room. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me clear the energy and bring him on in. Okay. All right. You know, I'm always happy to see you.
I know, Auntie. You're right.
I'm all right. I'm awesome. Thank you so much for that. How you doing today? What can I look into for you?
I just wanted to ask. It's weird. If I'm honest with you, Auntie, I smoke a lot of weed, so I don't really dream a lot. But yesterday, I had a dream for the first time in months, like literally months, and I just want to know if is there any meaning to the dream I had or anything?
You'll have to give me some insight into it.
It was an old associate that I used to speak to, well, old good friend actually, but we parted ways. We don't really associate. No, we don't associate no more. And it was weird. It was like
video. Well, I mean, in the dream, what was the setup?
It was like we were together, me, her, and a few other ladies, and it was like they were leaving me for some reason, and yeah, just like leaving me, like going
in a relationship with in the past?
No, just like friends. And also, I used to have a piercing, and it was like the piercing was big, and I couldn't, like, I wasn't able to speak. It was weird. It was so weird. Like, it was so crazy.
You know, anytime anytime I hear like a man in a dream and there are multiple women together, I always feel like this is a reflection of a third party situation, because multiple women all together without purpose in the dream, they're just in a group, normally tells me that this is a person who has seen multiple people. But you're telling me you did not date this person. It could very, but also I don't know where this dream is going. Like, I don't know what else has happened here. But I will tell you this. Oftentimes spirit will tell me exactly what your dream means when I'm able to see it fully and realize it in my mind's eye. I can't see this fully.
Yeah.
But I will tell you that this might be, you and this friend are no longer friends anymore.
Yeah.
Why?
Just like,
was it differences, or did you do something like purposefully here?
No, differences, and I feel like she did something purposely on their end. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. My computer is literally plugged into the modem. But it stormed here yesterday and I didn't have any cell phone service, so whatever. You feel like she may have done something though.
Yeah.
And then these are leaving you in the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I can give you a good, honest interpretation with just the information that we had. We would have to do something a little bit deeper offline, but I would know more information, because I feel like there are bits and pieces here that you don't know. But the fact that you dreamed through your, through the marijuana, it's significant that you are able to remember a part of this. So it could be, spirit just told me something like it could be related to television, like something that you watched on TV and then it came up in the dream, but I don't know that for sure. The spirit is like, it's a combination of things, but yeah, I would need to know a little bit more to give you an honest answer. I don't want to make it up for you or pretend that I know more than I do.
Yeah, no, definitely. Thank you, Auntie.
You are so welcome. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Sorry I couldn't give you some concrete info though.
It's all right, definitely. And I'm looking forward to being your DJ soon.
Yeah. That's it. That was the whole interview process. You got the job.
Thank you. Speak soon, Auntie.
All right. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye.
Bye.
All right. All right, 10 minutes on the clock, 10 minutes on the clock, 10 minutes on the clock. You got a question, click the link in the description box. Come on in the room. Please donate to the channel, Auntie Thick on energypathfinder.com. I love your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Tell somebody about the channel. It's the psychic that answers your questions for an hour every day for free here. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm going to take this and then I'm going to give y'all an announcement. Yeah. Also, remember I told you earlier, for those who didn't catch that part, if you're unable to book an appointment or you have to book an appointment a week or so out, it is the appointment slots to fill it very quickly on auntiethick.com. You all, I will always try to take you sooner, always, especially my regulars. I won't put anyone in front of anyone else. Will never do that. But if you are able to take your appointment a day or two sooner, I will absolutely push you up the ladder if you're next in line or behind the person next in line who is unavailable. I'm always going to push y'all up. Okay, so we have a situation revealed with Melissa. Let me clear the energy. And then let's bring Melissa on in the room. I just heard Taraji again. That's all I'm saying. I'm just telling you, Melissa, okay? If Taraji is watching my channel, I would be like a little puppy dog, like, although I'm just as happy that Melissa Crozer watches my fucking channel.
Well, thank you.
All right. What can I look into for you today? Thank you for allowing me to read for you, by the way.
Okay, so I just made a big change in my life, and I had a conversation with someone earlier that didn't end very well. And now their phone is turned off and I can't contact them. I'm just wondering what you can tell me about that, like how it's going to end or...
Oh, there's remorse already, but I don't know if this is yours that I'm picking up or theirs. Okay. Will you give me the person's first name?
Sissy, my sister, Lared.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I think that this will absolutely pass. I don't think that this is going to be like long term. I do feel some discomfort and anger, but I also feel remorse here, regret and remorse. I don't know who it belongs to though. I can see Sissy pissed. I literally could see it pissed and her shaking her head, and I can see it. But I feel like once off the phone, somebody immediately is like, oh, fuck, maybe this is you.
Yeah. Not remorse, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just feel like somebody's like, things always get out of hand. Things are always blown out of proportion. Somebody feels like this. And then I feel like the other person is fuck off, fuck you, fuck off. This might be you too. Now they show me two rams ramming up against each other, both very stubborn, both very sure of their position, very upset that they're not. Somebody doesn't feel respected. The other person doesn't feel understood. Damn. You know, Melissa, let me say, I feel like you two right now, you really somebody really needs the other person. Like, this isn't the time to break away from each other. But it's interesting because Spirit is like, this is a high time. Like, I really need your support. Somebody really needs the other person's support as they make a decision. But then I also feel Spirit is like, also, this person needs to face something alone. Like, it's kind of a catch-22. Like, it's the high time of needing support, but it's also, Spirit is also matching it with, that's the lesson. You got to face this alone, which is interesting. So I don't know what has happened here, but I think that this thing has happened at the most inopportune time for someone else.
Yeah, I literally just moved yesterday. Today is my best friend's death anniversary of like 5-6 years. Tomorrow is mine and my sister's mother's death anniversary.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And I'm always there for her. I always try to be there for her, but I don't know. She basically said I won't hear from her again, and I know what that means when it comes to her.
But you will. You will. She needs some time to relax, to release, to calm down, to think things through. She is angry, though, for sure angry. But I don't think that this is it. I don't think that she needs you too. You know, you guys need each other right now. It's really inopportune, but I feel like you might face the next few days alone, and so might she.
Yeah. You know, like
two bulls, you two bulls. It's not done with, and congratulations on your move.
Thank you.
Yeah, this thing will blow over. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I honestly, I feel like it's going to take just about either 2 weeks or 2 months. I strongly feel like 2 weeks, though. You're gonna get through this. Be a little tough, but you're gonna get through this.
Okay.
Saying see eye to eye. So something's going to compromise the situation and you guys are going to be able to see each other. It's okay. Just a little bit of time. Just a little bit of time. Also, you know, I know that you just moved somewhere. I strongly feel like, you know, your sister needs that kind of support too. This is going to play itself out better than you all believe it or not. Yeah. Just give it a little time. Be patient with the situation. Tell Spirit, whatever you have happen here, let it happen. I'm open to just surrendering to letting it happen. But make sure that me and my sister remain in a state of love with each other. Whatever that means. Whatever spirit, that's what you ask for. Don't ask for her to change. Don't ask for her to see you. Just ask that your relationship remains in a state of love so that everybody gets what they want here and the relationship stays connected. But don't try to change her. And I would advise her, if she sees this, to not hope and pray to change you in any way. Just that the relationship.
Oh yeah, there's no change in her. I love her the way she is. All of everything.
Good. Yeah, as long as you stay in that and you try to protect the relationship, Spirit got y'all back. Just ask. That's it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It was a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again very soon.
Thank you. Me too.
Bye now. Y'all, what a day. Thank you so much for stopping here, for hanging out with me, for having this time. You know, talking to you all is always a gift and a blessing. And I learn a lot in your readings about myself and about spirit and about the magic of our universe. Pay attention to your manifestations, what you ask for and what shows up for you. Pay attention to the people who come into your environment after you've asked for companionship and love, and to not be alone all the time. Pay attention to what shows up. and open up the gifts that the universe sends you, even if they're sent in boxes that you don't necessarily like. Sometimes the coolest thing is, I used to always say, you know, my mom would buy me these little dresses. Like, I would be like, this is so ugly, but I would put it on, and not only would the dress be comfortable, it would be cute, and now it's like a little staple piece that I wear all the time, thinking to myself, I would have never bought this dress for myself. You know, a little $10 something, like, I would have never bought this for myself. And it turns out to be just the perfect thing. So keep that in mind. You all can be anywhere in the world, but you chose to stop here with me, and because of that, I'm forever grateful. I appreciate you all the support that comes in and out of my line, all of the love that I get. For that, I offer you all grace and space. I send you all the love and light, but I challenge you to drown a motherfucker in love and kill him with forgiveness. Until we meet again. Oh, really quickly, before we go, there will be no lives next week. I will not be doing any live sessions next week. I will be taking off a week, and depending on what happens, I might extend that out for 2 weeks. I love you all. Please follow me on Facebook, because I will be uploading daily content on Facebook in the meantime, in between time, but there will be no live videos as of Monday, and they will reconvene very soon. But I am working on new content, and I also desperately need to get my body in alignment with the rhythm of this place. And right now, I've been unable to do that. I also want an opportunity to appreciate the paradise that I live in, and I'm going to take the time to do that. Therefore, I will be stepping back from work just a bit. I will be taking private clients still, but like I said, those are filling up very quickly. In the meantime, and in between time, I'll be uploading content to Facebook. So make sure you're following Auntie Thick the Psychic. Actually, it's Auntie Thick Burnt and Risen on Facebook. But I look forward to talking to you all again on tomorrow. Until we meet again, peace.